Covey.
We are both proud co-vice chairs of Pillar Kindergarten. We're delighted to introduce Together We're Winning, a short film highlighting just some of the activities throughout another successful year for Pillar.
We're both very proud to be part of Pillar, not just because of our roles as directors, but because it's an honour to be part of such an amazing charity.
Despite the odds, Pillar has survived another year by securing small grants and through lots of fundraising events.
The funds raised have helped us to continue our weekly programme of groups and activities, delivering educational workshops, and to continue raising awareness of the fact that we all have mental health.
Having had my own struggles, I'm very passionate about sharing my experience to help others understand the devastating consequences mental illness can have on families. My son Michael has had first-hand experience of living with a parent suffering from anxiety and depression.
Thank you, Mum. I would like to start by saying I am very proud of you and all the work you're doing for Pillar. As a family, we are all very passionate about speaking out to raise awareness so that others may be able to come forward in the early stages of becoming unwell. I am 23 now, and I have spent much of my teenage years watching Mum fall apart. Worrying about her on a daily basis took its toll on our whole family. The impact on children can have devastating consequences on their schoolwork and their home life. Therefore, the child can often become the parent. At times, this was the case for me. Our lives would have been so different if Mum had found help that she so desperately needed years ago. Finding Pillar has saved our family, with my mum receiving the support she needed to recover. As a family, we are stronger than ever. Pillar means everything to us and has been our lifeline.
Not only did Tracy and I meet each other at Pillar, we have made so many other friends and continue to meet new folk.
It's by going to Meet and Eat that we met Peter.
I really enjoy going to Meet and Eat, catching up with my friends and finding out what's been going on. I sometimes help in the kitchen. I always enjoy having lunch with everyone, except when it's beetroot. I can't stand beetroot, but I love it when it's chickpea and chilli soup. Meet and Eat is where I met my friend Rosie and many others. Coming to Meet and Eat on a Tuesday is part of my weekly routine and it keeps me well.
My favourite pet was the repeating of the rocks. And Caroline allowed me to put them here on the window for people to get and see. And they had hashtag Pillar on them. People could take them home and enjoy them. There was about 150 rocks that went around this place, square and everywhere else. And I put some here. I was sitting there, and these two young lasses came along and one of them spied one and they thought it was lovely. So I said to them, "Will you take it?" And she was very chuffed.
Hi, I'm Donna Wilson. I am Faculty Head for Health here at Mackey Academy.
Hi, I'm Jackson Cowie and I was a junior captain back in May.
We took part in Team 26.2, which stands for Together Equals a Marathon.
It was great to see the amount of people that came and took part in the event. They were able to see a clear connection between physical health and mental health.
The challenge itself was really well received by all age groups, and young people identified that it was a really positive way to engage with mental health because it does affect us all. As a result, we raised a sum of money, but we then have gone on to work with a group of young people who will take forward how we can support young people and the mental health issues that they may have.
Due to the amount of people, it became clear that it would be a good idea to do this event yearly.
So for us, really positive, and our relationship with Pillar will mean that we'll be able to continue and support young people in a positive way.
Hi, I'm Izzy. It has been my great pleasure to present Jackson and Cowie House with trophies for outstanding achievement with the Team 26.2 for Pillar. I just wanted to say a few words about what Pillar means to me and how much they have helped me. I joined just about a year ago, and I joined the women's group with one of the 10-week programmes that I've been running, and since then I've had one of the best years of my life. But one of the main reasons I joined was the sense of isolation I was feeling, and that has been totally overcome. I have some fantastic friends, and I have to say also that the support that I've received from the staff and the members of Pillar has been amazing and has helped me stay on my track to wellness. I'm absolutely thrilled to be able to say that I've been nominated to join the board of directors. I think it's really important that members are involved. That way the Pillar continues to be the great member-led organisation that it is.
My name is Daniel Vatman. I'm a community radio presenter on Men's FM, and I am delighted to be talking about Pillar Kincardine today because I've had you on the radio before. I think it's a fantastic charity and it's helping people a lot out there, and it was really great to get volunteers and Moira and Wendy. It was really, really good. We talked about very, very important issues out there. 1 in 4 people have a mental health problem, so depression, anxiety, all these different things that people have every day. And as I say, they're welcome to come back on anytime soon.
I'm Jackie Niven, Development Officer with Kincardineshire Development Partnership, the local rural partnership covering Kincardine and Mearns. The legislative landscape is moving towards a more citizen-based, person-centred care approach, and Pillar's co-productive strategy and partnership with health and social care and other third sector organisations places them in a strong position to align with this developing changing culture. Their co-productive journey sees them through working alongside service users, carers, peer supporters, staff and volunteers to break down barriers and work together in equal partnership to create meaningful change for both service users and the local community. I believe we have much we can learn from this local third sector organisation.
We started the Porty Paths walking group to help people get involved with physical activity in the area, which we know is very good for our mental health and well-being. We were able to access some training through Paths for All, some walk leader training, and now we have a core group of volunteers who help to lead and manage the walks every Monday morning, which gets people up and out and physically active, ready to start their week.
Hello, I'm Maureen. I started coming to Porty Paths about 18 months ago, and I enjoyed it so much that I wanted to become a walk leader. The social side of the walk on a Monday morning is very important to me, and I'm sure it is to others as well.
My name's Kelly. A few years ago my mum became very unwell. She started suffering from major depressive disorder and severe anxiety. She ended up going into hospital several times. She would go into hospital, was very, very unwell, and would come out and maybe be out for a few weeks, but somewhere during her rehabilitation process something would just go a little bit wrong and she would end up going back. So these few years were particularly hard for our family. So Mum started going along to Pillar, and they set up walking groups and gardening groups that Mum started going along to, and this genuinely made such a difference to our mum, and it made such a difference to our family. For someone who's suffering with depression, it's so important for them to have a reason to get up, to get out of bed, to go and do something, to get into the fresh air, and it can be really hard to encourage someone to do that, especially when you're not actually there. When we were trying to support Mum, I remember her saying that it was difficult to not be able to speak to people who understood, because as much as we tried, we couldn't understand what it was that Mum was going through. If there was a day that Mum didn't turn up to walking group or didn't turn up to gardening group, knowing for us that there was someone who was going to text her or send her a wee message and just check in and check that she's okay and check why she hadn't turned up was so helpful and so reassuring to us. What Pillar provided was an opportunity for Mum to start getting involved in some of the things that they were organising. So she was allowed to just start slowly developing her confidence and using her skills again and making herself useful. Because Pillar is a group that's always taking on new people, Mum's continually meeting new people who are going through what she's been through, and she's being allowed to use her experiences in a positive way. As we watched Mum do this, slowly we've watched the Mum that we knew before all this come back to us, and I can't express how wonderful that's been to see, and it's something that I'm not sure we would have seen otherwise. So yeah, that's a little bit about what Pillar has meant to my mum and what Pillar's meant to our family.
My name's Martin. I came to Pillar about 3 months ago, and what a difference it's made. Before I came to Pillar, I would never ever thought I would talk to a group or anybody about personal problems. I always thought, I'm the big man, I don't need to talk to people to get help. Going to Pillar, they'll listen, and as I said, they guide you. They don't tell you what to do. If I opened up, I've spoken about things that I never ever thought I'd speak about. People just go, yeah, you're fine. They don't realise what's behind that smile that you put on. They don't realise what happens when you go behind that front door and close it behind you. I'm involved in the kitchen now. A lot of the produce we use is from our allotment. It gives me something to think about, get up in the morning, don't let myself down, I don't let the rest of the members down, and it's great to go down and actually talk to people and have a focus on a Tuesday. And as I said before, it gives me something to look forward to. So yeah, it's made a big difference going to get professional help from Pillar.